Can you guess the price tag of the world's priciest bird? Perhaps a couple thousand or even a few $100,000. Brace yourself, it actually exceeds a staggering $1.5 million. And you might be even more astonished when you discover its species and unique abilities. In this video, I'm going to spill the details about this particular bird and introduce you to some of the other most exorbitantly priced avians on Earth. Let's get started. Number 8. Scarlet Tanager. Like the previous birds, this songbird of the tanager family is valued primarily for its unusual coloration. The Scarlet Tanager resembles the red cardinal a bit in coloration. The plumage on its head and body is red and shiny, but the wings and tail are black. In winter, the plumage of the male changes to olive green, which makes it look like a female, but the wings and tail are still black. In spite of its bright coloration, the Scarlet Tanager is difficult to find on a tree where it seeks berries, fruits, insects, spiders, and snails. The nesting range of these birds is the eastern United States and extreme southeastern Canada. Wintering regions are in South America. The Scarlet Tanager lives in forests, wooded areas, parks, or gardens. Number 7. Mountain Bluebird. Next, we have this bird with equally beautiful coloration. Once again, the name speaks for itself. The mountain bluebird is distinguished by its rich blue coloration, and again, the males of these birds find themselves in a more advantageous position. The plumage of the male is blue and the belly is white. The female is colored gray with blue spots on its wings, tail, and body. The belly of females is white as well, but it's not the belly that's valued, it's the overall coloration. In this respect, mountain bluebird males are more desirable than females. They have a few other traits in common with red cardinals. Mountain bluebirds are also native to America. In summer, the bird lives in mountainous landscapes above 1,500 meters in western North America, migrating in winter to the lowlands or Mexico. Mountain bluebirds nest mostly in Canada. An interesting feature of these bluebirds can be called their singing ability. The bird can sing songs very loudly. No wonder that mountain bluebirds are so valuable for their beauty and vocal abilities. One such bird can cost $850, but in some cases, you don't have to pay for the bird. They often nest near homes in North America, so you can get a mountain bluebird for free. Number 6. Northern Cardinal. The Northern Cardinal, also known as the Red Cardinal. This red-crested bird is native to America, where it's been chosen as the official symbol in as many as 7 U.S. states. The red cardinal is also found in southeastern Canada and Mexico, and it is found as far south as northern Guatemala. The red cardinal is a medium-sized bird, reaching a length of 20 to 23 centimeters, a wingspan of about 25 to 30 centimeters, and a weight of up to 45 to 50 grams. The main feature of this bird is its red color, impressing with the beauty and richness of coloration of its feathers. The males are brighter than the females, which have more modest and muted coloring. So, the most valued are red cardinal males. Collectors, bird lovers, as well as ornithologists engaged in the study of birds are willing to pay big money just to get a red cardinal. The price for such a beautiful bird is pretty big, about $800, although some individuals are worth more. Number 5. Flamingos. Surprise! Yes, as it turns out, flamingos are among the most expensive birds on the planet. Although, if you think about it, it's not so surprising because flamingo is rightfully considered one of the most beautiful birds on the planet. Flamingos are common in Africa, Southeast and Central Asia, as well as South and Central America. Some species of flamingos live in the Caribbean. Especially popular, of course, are pink flamingos, the most recognizable of all other individuals of the genus. By the way, did you know that their pink color is due to their diet? Flamingos' food consists of small crustaceans, insect larvae, worms, mollusks, and algae that they find in shallow waters. Their pink coloration comes from small red crustaceans which contain carotenoids. Its attractive coloration, as well as the grace of flamingos, that makes them truly extraordinary birds that people are willing to pay a lot of money for. Even though these beautiful birds are not usually kept as pets, flamingos are still bought. Such a beauty costs around $1,000. Many of you probably weren't expecting to see flamingos in this video, but trust me further, there are far more unexpected birds. Let's move on. Number 4. Toucan. It feels like all the most expensive birds on the planet can be found in the Western Hemisphere. It's true in a way. Toucans, the next most expensive birds in this video, are also found in the West. They're found throughout Central and South America, from southern Mexico to northern Argentina, where they nest in natural holes or holes hollowed out by woodpeckers. In fact, toucans are not a particular species, but an entire family of birds in the Pisciformes order. Scientists count dozens of varieties of these beautiful birds, but one way or another, they all look about the same. Some differ only in the coloring of the beak. The beak, by the way, is the main distinguishing feature of toucans, and what these species have in common is that they're all very beautiful. Toucans boast great coloration, represented by a bright range of colors dominated by black, yellow, and white. It's this bright coloration, as well as the distinctive beaks of toucans, that makes them desirable birds for many bird lovers, not only desirable, but also expensive. On average, one toucan costs about $5,000, but some individuals are sold for more, from $8,000 to $10,000 or more. Number 3. Hyacinth Macaw. And another American in this video, the Hyacinth Macaw, is one of the largest species of parrots in the entire world, as well as one of the most expensive birds on the planet. These parrots live in northeastern, western, and central Brazil, Bolivia, as well as Paraguay. The species is considered vulnerable due to the fact that the wild population was heavily damaged. These parrots began to be massively captured and sent to markets in Europe and Asia, so you can find these birds not only in America. These parrots are very popular. Bird lovers are attracted by the beautiful color of these birds and their large size. These parrots reach 80 to 90 centimeters in length, and about half the length is due to the tail. Hyacinth macaws weigh about 1.5 kilograms. The popularity of these birds was also affected by the sensational cartoon Rio in 2011. Though there were not hyacinth macaws, but Spix's macaws in the film, these birds are also loved for their beak, which is popularly powerful. Hyacinth macaws can easily eat seeds and nuts, peeling off their shells. They can even crack a coconut. No wonder that such an unusual bird can be sold for a lot of money. The cheapest individuals cost $1,000 to $2,000, and the best parrots of this species are sold for $7,000 to $15,000. In very rare cases, the price can even go up to $40,000. Number 2. Palm cockatoo. Parrots are highly prized on the market. An even more expensive parrot is the palm cockatoo, a large parrot of the cockatoo family. Like hyacinth macaws, these birds are quite large. Palm cockatoos can reach 70 to 80 centimeters in length and weigh 1 kilogram. These parrots live in New Guinea and northern Australia. The coloration of palm cockatoos is charcoal black with an ashy green cast. Speaking of color, this beautiful bird is famous for its crest and long beak and is capable of changing color. The red spot on the parrot's head may change color when the bird is excited or experiences other changes in mood. That's pretty exotic, isn't it? But much cooler is the longevity of these birds. According to ornithologists, these birds can live up to 90 years in captivity, and even though there's only one official record holder of this species of bird, which has lived with its owner for 56 years, this is still very cool. Considering all these facts, it's become clear why the price of one such bird is about $16,000. Moreover, an owner will have spent a lot of money taking care of a palm cockatoo. These parrots are very finicky. Number 1. And finally, the leader of this video, the racing pigeon. That's a surprise, isn't it? If you're already rushing out into the street to start catching pigeons and selling them at auction, don't do it. Usual feral pigeons are unlikely to enrich you because the most expensive bird is a particular pigeon. Racing pigeons do not boast beautiful looks, unusual plumage, or incredible beak features. Nevertheless, they do have a fascinating history. These particular pigeons used to be messenger pigeons. They're notable for their speed and have a good sense of direction. Not surprisingly, they were the ones chosen to participate in correspondence. Previously, pigeons used to deliver mail. In particular, pigeons were actively used by the military. Now these pigeons are used in pigeon races. The birds have to fly a certain distance to their nursery, and using this distance and the time spent in flight, the flight speed of each pigeon is calculated, and then the winner is determined. Rich people are eager to get a better pigeon in order to win the competition. Breeders use the rich people's desires and set sky-high prices for racing pigeons. Well-trained racing pigeons cost around $90,000, while true champions are sold for a fortune. In 2019, for example, a West Flemish racing pigeon named Armando was sold at auction for €1.25 million. The buyer was a citizen of China. The incredible price was due to the fact that Armando is considered one of the best in the history of pigeon races, as well as being the winner of numerous prizes. It even has a cool nickname, the Lewis Hamilton of pigeons, in honor of the famous F1 racer. In 2020, another racing pigeon from Belgium was sold for 1.6 million euros. It was a female named New Kim, and again, the buyer was a Chinese citizen. It's amazing that the rich are willing to pay such a huge amount of money for the pigeons, but their whims are hardly understandable. I hope the pigeons were worth it and have already made the new owners happy with some victories. That's all. Guys, which bird from this video would you like to have as a pet? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and see you later.